Let's work on some of these drills, getting you to get that good reaction. So let's go ahead and work on this one right here. The person's coming here. Okay, so he's coming down. Okay, so let's go ahead. So he's coming here.
You want to see what I would do to block?
I need you to not just block but counter.
Okay.
So just go ahead and do it to me, for example. So if he coming over here, let's go ahead and do it. Okay. I'm doing this for now.
Okay.
See that? There's a lot of different things you could do. Like for example, he comes across. You could come after the fact and come in, right? But this one right here, I want to work on that one. Okay, so I'll do it to you, right? So here. Try to work in a good side kick. So we're working a side kick right now, turning your hip. Trying to get this back leg heel out more, right? So getting that heel out so you can get the leg to go to the side more.
Say it, what am I doing wrong?
This back heel, you're kind of just like this and just turn it into the front kick. There we go. Yeah. So we're here.
I feel like you're too close, then I could also just touch, right?
Yeah. Because basically, I need to get close to deliver the attack. I wouldn't be delivering from out here. So you need to get used to figure out what you can do, because you might have to do a different countermeasure. Okay.
Right.
So say, do it to me real quick with that same attack. But I need to kind of get my body position used to it. So what I'm doing is I'm leaning back, right? But we're about the same height, so you should be able to do about the same thing. But if you're taller than me,
No, but you're more flexible.
yeah, that's the thing.
So I need, yeah, I can't.
So then we're just working on that technique then.
Okay.
So working on it. So working a little fast. Yeah. Okay, my turn. Okay, so working another one. So then the next one is the person's coming like this. So he's from here, and he's cocking it back. Okay, so see what kind of countermeasure from here. Get closer with whatever you want to do.
Okay. So let me do it.
Like there's a lot of different counters, you know, but this is one that I would do.
You wouldn't even be worried about this blocking you?
Well, right now, he's not even blocking, he's just kind of like going like this.
Okay.
Like he's just like that, you know, and even though his hands, I can still go around it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just basically doing stuff that some people shouldn't do, right?
Okay.
So instead of coming, like he didn't hide a punch, he's cocking right here.
Yeah, same.
So do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's not even attacking, he's just setting up an attack, right? So go ahead.
What would I do?
No, just go ahead and do it. This is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Right? So I'll do it now. Right? So from here.
Sorry. That should work. Kick to the groin, right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're getting close enough, okay?
Yeah.
So especially when we're doing these drills, you want to get closer to know that I can get them. Because basically, say we're doing a drill, and then you're pulling the hand back, right? And I'm like this. I'm not even in range. I need to get close enough so that I know that if this is where the control comes in. You need, like, basically, you need to basically get good at, you need to get good at, like, your range, you know, so you don't want to, you just work on better control closer.
Do you feel like, do you not know, or do you feel like I was not in range?
This is something more for you,
No,
like what you feel comfortable with, because if you feel that you're not too comfortable, like imagine, you know, getting too close, you know, then you might have to kind of step farther back. That's more about what you...
I mean, well, I mean, like with the kick to the groin, I felt like I was in range.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, do you feel like I wasn't, or you don't know?
Well, I gotta look down, but I didn't feel, you know, let's do it again. Let's go, let's do it again. Yeah, I mean, I would even get closer, but maybe right now you don't feel comfortable getting that closer.
You have to work on my control.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So then you want to build up to get closer.
Okay.
You understand? Like, right now I'm not defending you.
Right.
So it's up to you to control it. So if I came close, like I'm getting close here at high speed, that's something you need to feel comfortable with.
Okay, because I was also thinking about, like, what you talked about as far as your weapons of range. And, I mean, I could do that.
Yeah.
But this is still keeping you further away.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's not just one way to counter.
So, yeah.
Like you want to, there's a lot of different counter methods, but depending on what they're doing, it might not be practical to use the legs at that moment.
Okay.
But another thing might be also that you might purposely want to work the legs more because you know that's what you need to work on.
Yes.
So there's different ways, but like, you know, you could work on that right now, but basically what I'm saying is that like, you want to get closer where you feel comfortable.
Whatever I'm doing, be within range.
Yeah, because see, you know, when you're doing the other one, when you're cocking back, you see how close I touched you a little bit. Yeah. That's kind of what we want to get used to, because you don't want to, like, say you're cocking back, and I'm not training the proper distance. You know what I'm saying? Because depending on how tall you are, you might have to move every time you do that. Because if you're taller, then I might have to step back more, and then I need to move before. But since you're not that tall, so that I need to lean back a little bit, so that range is very important. So basically, the closer that you can get to them, the more that it's showing, proving to yourself that if you needed to hit, you can actually hit. Because there's a big difference.
So is it okay to touch?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't make too much contact, because I'm not defending anything. But say, make a fist. There's a big difference between this and then this.
Yeah.
So that inch makes a huge difference. So you need to be able to make sure that if you needed to hit, you could actually hit them. Yeah. Other than thinking that you would have hit them, but then you actually didn't. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So the closer you get, the better. But at the same time, you need to protect them. Like, for example, when we were doing the drill the other day, I accidentally hit her in the face with the kick. Like, I didn't want to do that. Like, that's kind of like bad on my part. But at the same time, she didn't block. But I didn't hit her too hard. So if you hit me a little bit, it's okay. But if you just keep, even when she's like tapping me here, like hitting me here, it wears down on the body. It's not good. You know, so you don't want to hit them too hard either. Like, you want to kind of like say, if there's a stomach strike, I come. See, that I didn't really hurt you, but I know that if I want to hit you, I hit you. You know, it's like just like the slight, like, control. Pop! Like, I didn't hurt you, but I'm getting really close to your groin area. Pop! Yeah, that's at high speed.
That was, I don't know. You say train like that. I don't know. I guess you have to learn to protect yourself.
What do you mean?
If in the groin area, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what we need. Like say we're doing a spar and they're leaving it open. You need to actually hit a little bit. And if you're not gonna hit there, then you can hit them on the side of the thigh, pop. Then I would have got, thanks for not hitting me there, but I gotta move better, you know.
Yes, okay.
You understand? So it's like when we're doing these drills, I know you know what I'm doing. Everything's controlled. Now, how close can you get without actually hurting them at high speed?
Okay.
You understand? Easy to come slow motion like this, but to come fast and then have them train like their reaction to not blink, and for you to train your control and all that, it's more body control.
Okay.
You understand? So I'll come back and do this again. Alright? Do what you want. It has to be faster. Okay? So basically, going back to what I was trying to teach the other day, is that you want your reaction to attack. You don't want your reaction to be something where it's inefficient. Yeah. So that's what we're doing right now. It's working out well.
I like that because if you, especially in my side, it's like once like a bigger person, they get too close. It's like a hit. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're already you're over me. It's like you stepping in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you see, I made a mistake by doing this first, and then you made the proper response to hit me. Yeah. And this is inefficient for what I just did. Yeah. And we need to train for that, to constantly see what the problems are. So the guy's coming at you, and he's got his hands up, he's looking to choke you, and he's coming in, you need to see, there you go. Yeah. Okay? So let's go ahead and work on that one. The guy's coming here, and he's walking this way, right? So, just from that alone, you need to work, of course, on your kicks, right? Get those more efficient. Your hands have to be in a better position when you're kicking. It has to be more fluid and quicker kick. Okay. When you're punching up top, it's good, but at the same time, since both his hands were up, it might have been better to punch down low. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying,
especially with something like this one. Okay. Because basically, like if they're coming here, you come like down. Okay. Because the thing is, when they had their hands up, this is almost like a block.
You have to break through that.
So if you punched up top, you could have got me, but at the same time, you could have blocked. Okay. And then even if you came around the other way, okay, because their hands are here. Okay. Right. So it'd be a better. So just do it to me. Right here. Right. It's got to be like a really quick kick. See, up top is kind of harder. Yeah. Okay. Okay? Yeah. So let's do it again. So come here. There you go. So definitely work a lot on those kicks. We're going to work on that. Say, okay, the person now, he's going, this is a common one too, he's coming across like this. Okay, so he's going to come around here and he's trying to hit you really hard like this. So. Don't just block.
I wasn't trying to.
Yeah.
Do you? Well, I have to. Let me do it to you.
Okay, so you cocking back. You see, you're cocking back with the rear hand, so be over there.
Oh. I'm still going to hit you, but it's not going to be as.
No, but I'm beating you to the punch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're still going to hurt, but you're still going to get hit.
But like I said, if it's happening in real time, I'm supposed to beat you to the punch. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it just is sometimes, like basically, the straight one is going to be a lot faster.
It's going to hurt more too.
It's going to come right into them, and basically it's just, it's kind of hard to demonstrate it, but it happens so quick that as you get them first, this one's not even concerned anymore. Basically. Okay. You just need to get that chain response to come in and hit. Like, you can't really see it, but you're supposed to be getting hit in this one. It becomes ineffective. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's just like beating them to the punch.
Yeah. gotta time it.
So that's the type of thing. I mean, it's very close call because if you stutter, then you get hit. Yeah. You understand? You stutter a little bit, then yeah, you get hit. But if you do it properly, you should get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I'll just use more of a dramatic experience or demo with that. I'll just use this as a demo. So that one right here, it's like coming like this to try to get their head or their neck. So you coming across with my neck, right?
You want me to come across?
The other way.
Okay, I'm coming across.
And then I come in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So as soon as you bring it up here, like, I'm just coming in.
Yeah, if you do get, you're not gonna, yeah, I understand.
So it's just basically like beating them to the punch. That's what we need to really get good at. It's like basically beating them.
The force and the surprise is gonna take the sting out of, take some of the sting out of my. Yeah. Okay.
So, like basically, you have to basically sense, like basically catch them before they even do it. So they come over here. You need to have that hand ready to come out. So even before they even came even this close, it needs to be at them. Okay? So the train response should come directly to the face.
Okay.
Okay, this for drill purposes, for the sparring purpose,
okay,
come off to the side.
Okay.
So they come over here. Has to be a little bit more speed if you can. But even though I'm slowing it down, you need to try to get that faster train response. So say for example, I mean, say the guy is fast, say he is faster than you, right? And the problem is, because he's faster, his hook's actually faster than your jab. But the science behind it, if it's the same speed, the jab is always supposed to beat it.
Okay, so,
do you understand?
Yeah, so let me do this and let me touch the top. Because that way my whole thing is I don't want to hit in sparring. I think I can go faster, I just don't have that control.
But you don't have to get that close though. So say for example, you don't need to hit me, but you do the thing, the cross there.
Okay.
I don't have to get that close, but just you need to kind of get.
Just get my hand out there faster. Okay.
Yeah, like you need to get, like just give yourself more distance. If you're afraid you're gonna hit me,
okay,
then you just pop it out, because that's what you need to work on, that speed. Yes. If you're slow like that, then yeah, he's gonna catch you because he's not going slow. Because he's going pop, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
By the time that your jab is just basically too slow, the jab has to be a lot faster, then they'll stop it.
Okay.
You know? So just come, there you go. And you see what happened? Like you jabbed when I didn't do it?
Yes.
And that's essentially what you need to train to do, because that's what stops, that's what prevents them from doing something like that.
Okay.
Because before they even did it, boom, you jab them.
Yeah.
You understand? You see that?
Yeah.
You beat me every time.
Yeah.
That's the science behind it.
Straight.
But if you don't do it right, yeah, you will get hit.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, it's just like, imagine, we're getting point A to point B. Alright, I'm driving here. I'm going 60 miles an hour. But then you're going 60 miles an hour like this.
Yeah.
Who's going to get there faster?
Yeah, straight line. Yeah.
But if I'm going 20 miles an hour, you're going 60, yeah, you might beat me there.
Yeah.
Even though you're going around a circle.
Yeah.
So you need to perfect that jab. That's what's going to stop it.
Okay.
So don't be afraid that you're going to get hit. You have to, that's your defense.
Okay.
But as soon as you stutter, he might hit me, and then you hold back the jab and you're like, I don't want to do it. then you end up doing this, and then you're not hitting them.
Right. It's a wasted opportunity.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like, it's coming, and then you just, you know what I'm saying? So now you do it to me real quick. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's how it goes. And that's one of the things, but it's not that this is not effective. I mean, that's...
It's just not a good first punch.
Depends on who you're doing it with, you know what I'm saying? It just really depends, because you get really good at it, you might make it seem like it's a jab and they actually come around, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but that's the whole thing about it. You can't, like, the science of it, you can't be afraid to go forward. Just trust science. Like, go drive forward, you're good. Over here, you're good. So then basically, the trained response is to come forward when you're in trouble.
I only fought a few people that actually punch like this. You know, that most people punch, that I know punch like wide.
Yeah.
Is that your experience, that the untrained person usually punches like that? Because I can only think of like 3 people that I can think of that, you know, punch like this most of the time. So in the general public, what do you think they're going to do?
I mean, I think the general public, I'd say, it depends on what is out there and what's being promoted, but it used to be that it's just like mainly boxing.
Yeah.
So the general public, they would never kick and they just do a bunch of boxing stuff. Jab, cross, hooks, that's all pretty much. Jab, cross, hooks, that's it. But now since the whole like cage fight stuff,
Yeah,
there's more people out there.
Yeah.
It's the boxing and then with the ground and pound.
Yeah.
So that's what they're trying to, then choking and stuff like that.
Because maybe like street fighting, there's only been like a couple people that I know that were, I would call street fighters, and they would, because they're used to doing a slap boxing, you know what I mean? Yeah. So they would come forward, but everybody else would be like, oh man, you know, like that, and that takes time, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is this one. So the guy's coming, instead of coming here, he's coming across here. So he's dropping the front arm. There you go, to come across.
Yeah, got 2 off before I could even.
So I mean, they do it in the boxing, like they do the experiment for you. You study these boxers,
yeah.
The best boxers are the ones that get that jab, like they perfect it. You know what I'm saying? Like Muhammad Ali, you know what I'm saying? Like, pum, 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 pum. Basically they say the jab is the absolute most important punch in boxing. Because that's the most basic, that sets everything up. You That's what defends you. That really good jab, pow, 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 pow.
It defends you, it dazes them, it keeps them busy, but it also seems like it'll mess with their ego.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so you just, that jab, I'm telling you, and you take the gloves off and it's real fight, I mean, I'm telling you, it's destructive. Very destructive. That straight punch.
Yeah.
So that's what protects you from all this stuff. And you just have to train in it, trust in it, and go with it. That jab. And then the next one after that is the cross. And then comes all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, like, that is the thing that that needs a lot of, you need to try to perfect that. Okay?